Or
I'm gonna
opening
upload.
can boxes.
Gonna upload this to YouTube. So here's what we're gonna do. All right, guys. What's up, Kilryan here? Just on the last boss of the new Wonderholme hard mode, and I just want to kind of go over how this boss works and just a brief tutorial while letting everyone see the fight. So this is going to be a Berserker point of view. He has several main abilities, which I might have to address as we go along because they're probably going to be starting here really soon. He has a basic AoE circle which hits like all around him. That doesn't deal much damage. You can take the hit. Your healers can easily heal through it. Block it if you want to, avoid it if you want to, but it's not that big of a deal. Then he has two body slams. These body slams, one is a sleep, which is like a purple aura around him, which you have to avoid or get dispelled immediately if you get slammed, because he follows that up with one of his major abilities. The other one is a green kind of powdery smoke around him, which is like it's like a super acid trip one, which also silences you. So you want to avoid it. If at all possible, and for me it hits me for like 10k, so it does deal a little bit of damage. Alright, the major abilities that I was talking about, which is followed up at pre-done by the sleep, which starts at 90%, is the green circle, or green circles that spawn. So at 90%, he'll cast his sleep, and then he'll crawl to the center and start doing green circles. You have to move into these green circles. First being the largest one, you'll see it pulse. The second largest one, you'll see it pulse. Third largest one, you'll see it pulse. And then the smallest one, you'll see it pulse. The pulse means that you move to the next one, because that green circle will disappear. And if you are not in one of the green circles, or if you're not in the appropriate green circle as it pulses, you die. Like it's just a one shot. You'll be able to get a lot better of an idea whenever you see it from my perspective. And then, other than that, he does that every 2 minutes. So once again, if you see him casting sleep, he's going to be going to the center and doing either the green circle phase or the green circle ability, or he's going to be doing the totems, which happens at 50% and 30%. So here we go. Y'all get to see it. The totems, basically, you'll get these debuffs. You'll get 4 debuffs. They're color coordinated and number coordinated. It'll be red, green, blue, and yellow. So it'll be like red, 1, yellow, 2, green, 3. And so you have to go to the appropriate totems. There was the acid trip one, so you just block it. He shits on you and poisons you. That doesn't deal a lot of damage. Healers can easily heal through it. Pretty much just look for optimal damage. So it's just kind of a color coordination thing at 50%, and then at 30%, the colors of the totems you actually don't see, and you'll have to approach it. I'll address it more whenever it comes along here. So here comes 90%. As you can see, he dies pretty quick. Here's his purple sleep. It actually didn't show the animation there, or the appropriate one. So once this happens, just look around quickly. Boom, there's the green circle. So you have 10 seconds roughly to get over there and get onto these. So you go into the biggest one. The moment that it pulses like that, move it in the next one. There's the pulse, move it in the next one. There's the pulse, move it in the next one. If you are not in that, you instantly die, as one of my guilties just happened to have. He has a basic poison breath. That's easy to avoid. There was his green body slam. Alright, boom, boom. Boom, boom. So, and this is the huge amount, like he does a lot of little ones around him. All that does is it hits for like 1k and then applies the poison debuff on you, which can easily be healed through. You don't have to worry about getting hit by that too much. You know, if you're kind of low already, make sure that you just kind of avoid it. Let your healers cap you off. Not that big of a deal. Alright, here we go. Once again, just continuing on to kill him. He does those little tail swipe things, or like entire body swipes. If he turns orange like this, if he gets this orange kind of glow around him, what you have to do is you have to knock him down. So you utilize knockdown strike, you utilize flatten. If you fail that, all that happens, he grips everyone in. It's like a Giga Leash, and then applies this really huge AoE green around him, or AoE thing, which lasts for, I would say, about a minute. In that time, make sure you don't push him or do anything like that to force you to collapse onto him in middle and stuff like that. Alright. So green is going to be coming up here. The green circles are going to be coming up here soon again, which hopefully we'll be able to actually see the appropriate animation. It's pretty much the green body slam, except it has like a purple swirl. So yep, there we go. You see that purple? So now he's going to be moving out. He's going to go to the center. Just look around, look around. If you see these fat caterpillars spawn, that's also where they are. Alright. Get right on into it. Always be near the edge, but don't be standing on the edge. Just be near it. Boom. 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 And boom. Easy enough. The same Slayer just died, and he is one of the people that I'm looking to replace. Royalty now recruiting. But, what's it called? Alright, here's the knockdown once again. That's kind of weird. He was doing a knockdown thing, but, yeah. Alright, so 50% is coming up here soon. Whenever he does a major ability, he always starts it by doing his sleep. So you'll see a sleep happen here really, really shortly. His hitbox is really weird as well. Alright, so after he finishes doing this AoE, he's going to be doing totems. So this is going to be the color totems, which show you, they basically cater to you and say, yes, here's where you go. Alright. The first one will always be at this entrance. Will be on the southwest side. So pretty much like right here where I'm standing. Right, so there it is. And if you see in my debuffs in the top there, yellow has no number attached to it, so that's 1. And then red is 2. So red has 2, and then it goes blue, and then green. You pretty much just approach it. You'll see this, what it'll say here, is if you go to the correct one, it'll say correct cancellation order, curse will be cancelled. Alright, so boom. And that's what you have to look out for. Look for the correct cancellation order, it will be lifted soon. Because this next one at 30%, it will actually be at 30%, they will not have colors. Like they will not be glowing green, red, blue, etc. Did he actually just fail on the first fucking color one? So that's really, really simple. Obviously, just use a tiny bit of brain power and you'll be able to avoid that. He'll stay up there for a while. You can use this time to rebuff with your priest. And yeah, if you go to the wrong color, and stay near it for too long, it'll instantly one-shot you, which is what happened to him. Typically after that, the 2 minutes has passed, so he'll be doing green circle right after that. So you just kind of wait for him to finish and then move on into the green circles. Alright. Sheba being ballsy as fuck. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. And then continuing DPS onto the boss. Really the only things that should kill you or can kill you are the one-shot, so as long as you don't screw up there. And also if he places the targetable AoE on you, like which is what Taco has right there, that green and blue circle, it will immobilize you and it will and that poison that he's standing in actually hits kind of hard. So if you get a targetable placed on you, just avoid it. So here's the orange again. I got the knockdown just to kind of prevent. It makes things a lot easier. Alright, so 30% is approaching here soon. Once again, before every single one of his big abilities, he does sleep. So once he hits 30% here, he's going to be going for the colorless totem phase, which he will do a sleep beforehand. Alright, so he hit 30%. He's finishing his whatever ability he's using right now. Then he's going to be going into, he's going to be casting that sleep that I've been talking about. Keep in mind, after the sleep and he starts approaching the middle, you can damage him a little bit. Alright, here's the sleep. Block it. As he approaches the middle, you can always get a little bit more damage on him. Never a bad thing. However, you want to make sure that you get to the appropriate spawn point. Which, once again, it's always near the door here. So right here, this one's going to be red, because that's the first one. It always is this one. And then what we do is we approach it very slowly. You see it'll aggro you. Correct cancellation order. So once you see correct, that's when you know you can stay close to it. And you wait for that one to get dispelled. That one has its little AoE around it. Incorrect. So you see incorrect right there. You get the fuck away as quickly as possible, because if you are within that circle, whenever it does it, like moments later, it's going to kill you. It'll just one-shot you. So you approach it very slowly. You wait for it to say correct cancellation or incorrect. Then the moment that it gets dispelled, get away from it. Because if it says incorrect cancellation order and you're even remotely close to that thing, it's going to one-shot you. Alright, as you can see, this is probably my like 12th, 13th run of this place. I have it down pretty well, and so hopefully I can bestow some knowledge on y'all and whatnot. After this point, there's one more thing. So once he hits 15%, much like these totems or the green circles, he'll apply a huge shield on him, and you assign 4 people to the clock in essence. So you see this mini map, right? How this is like a circle where we're fighting him. So north is 12, you know, east is 3, south is 6, and west is 9. So what you're going to do is you're going to assign any class, preferably healers and ranged DPS, to those numbers. And essentially, if a totem spawns, like, you just stay in that area, by the way. You just stay there if you are assigned to that number. Alright, shut up, please. I'm trying to make a video. Thank you, Father. But, so, if they're assigned to a number, then you stay in that area, and if a green totem spawns, you just kill it immediately. It's like, it's one-shottable. It has, like, maybe 1,000 health. And yeah, if one spawns around 9 and you're assigned to 9, you kill it and you just sit there waiting for the next one to spawn. You never leave it until the very end, because if you don't kill it fast enough, see, like right there, Hello Z 12, Regdar 9, Gurk 6, Ace 3. So we assign people to those numbers, because if you don't kill it, you'll see this AoE pulse, and if the person assigned to, you know, whichever side doesn't kill their pillar correctly, or as soon as it spawns, basically, then the entire raid will wipe. If you're not assigned to a number, all you have to do, guys, is just DPS. Alright. So here he comes. So now, this is the 15% burn phase. Alright, mute please. So if you're not assigned to a number, you're just going to be DPSing it. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, yeah, never mind. I thought for some reason that it was actually a green circle, but see, there's the pillar. So that's the 6 PM pillar. So whoever's assigned to 6 will be sitting just right next to that thing and killing it the whole time. There's the what would that one be? The 9 pillar, or 3 or something like that. And they'll be killing that one. Alright, so this entire time we're just going to be DPSing. Hey, could you mute that for right now? And so this entire time, pretty much, if you are not assigned to a number, you're going to be DPSing it the entire time. Sorry for the background noise, guys. Alright, here we go. Mute it because I'm uploading it to YouTube, because I don't want copyright infringement, which would then make me not be able to upload it. Alright. Lovely. No one just wants to respect it at all. Alright, so as you can see, right as they spawn, they're one-shottable. Just make sure that that happens. Alright. I haven't been looking over there. It is completely random where he's going to be spawning. Like, once you see it spawn in that vicinity, it's going to spawn in that same spot every single time. However, it's random if he'll spawn it, like he could spawn it 3 times at 6. He could spawn it 1 time at 6 and 5 times at 12. You know, so it's just a matter of time where you just do. You pretty much just have to constantly DPS if you are a DPS. I've been pretty lackluster on my actual DPS rotation, though it's super hard as a berserker. Not really. My God. This is what happens when you live in Texas and have football on the TV. Even though I personally do not like the sport. Alright, here we go. As you can see, he gets faster and faster and faster. As you kill each one of these totems, okay, we just broke it. As you kill each one of these totems, you get a 10-second immunity. Now it just turns into a DPS race. My group's DPS is pretty high, so he typically does not even remotely get over there. But if he reaches over there, breaks the gate, and then like cast a spell on them, will one-shot them. Our DPS is actually getting a little bit low, but there we go. Easy enough kill, easy enough fight. Pretty much this entire thing. The only boss that's kind of hard is the last boss, but it's not super punishing because of like how easy the global one-shot is for the entire raid. It's nothing, you know. It's not nearly as hard as I would say even Kelsake's Nest. MC hard mode is definitely still way harder than this, but it does drop the Aphrodite gear, which is really, really good. So there's the warrior. Yep, warrior right there. Really, really good. If you want to compare it to your current gear, 2,895 base defense, 14,110 of the other one of balance. I also have this, which is mine. Alright guys, but hopefully you found this video informational. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Feel free to ask whatever questions. This was actually streamed live on my twitch.tv/Kilryan, so make sure to follow me on there as well. As follow me on Twitter, because that'll automatically update anytime I start streaming and or upload a YouTube video. Alright, at Kilryan guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it informational, and I'll see y'all again next time. Yeah.